You've never had a situationship.
I've never had that. I need one.
Nia Long is a goddamn liar, because that ain't what she said on Wendy Williams sitting next to Chris Rock a couple years ago.
She says, no, but I know where to get some if I need it.
This content is about to get interesting, and we're going to have a conversation about hoe culture and why it's pushed so much in our community. But before we get to that, Nia Long has been doing a bunch of interviews recently. Nia Long, legendary actress, has been around since the 90s, you know, one of the quintessential women of 90s fine, meaning that all the women in the 90s were natural, no makeup, no fillers, no head hats, no wigs, no weaves, sitting 8 inches over top of their head, and none of those god-awful baby hairs. Like, Jesus Christ, ladies, that shit looks dumb, okay? I like grown women. I don't even like baby hairs. Nonetheless, in these conversations Nia Long has been doing, relationships often come up. Now, a couple years ago, Nia Long was married to Ime Udoka, who's a coach in the NBA, and he had an affair with a woman that worked in the organization. Her name, her face, never went public. His name, his face, very public. In my personal opinion, I don't think that he cheated. I think that they probably weren't on talking terms, and maybe they had an understanding, and maybe he was just doing him. Whatever the case may be, this info comes out, and now Nia Long is divorced. And the divorce happened so quickly to where I don't know this or not, but it doesn't seem like she had just found out when the rest of the world found out, if you get my drift. So I think they probably was already either split or maybe they had an understanding, like I said. Nonetheless, Nia Long has been around for quite some time, and she's always been fine, which means she's always had options of men that she can date. Rappers, athletes, actors, singers. I'm pretty sure she's had quite the fun time in her life. And now that she's on these interviews talking about her dating history and saying things like she's never had situationships, she's never had hookups, and now she wants to date younger men, I call cap on all of that.
You've never had a situationship.
I've never had that. I need one.
It's intense, it's quick, it's fun, and then
they go?
Then they go.
Stop it.
The trick is making sure they go when you want them to go, not that they leave you.
Yeah, I don't want to be left.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Also, here's my biggest thing about dating. People talk too much. I need them to shut up. If we're going to have a one-night stand, I almost feel like I need to have them sign NDAs.
If we're going to have a one-night stand, I need you to sign an NDA. Does that sound like somebody that doesn't have situationships? I don't care what you define them as. I don't care if you call them situationships, hookups, riding the cock carousel, doing the dick dang-a-lang dance. I don't give a damn what you call it. Fucking is fucking. And she's a grown woman. She can smash and give that 55-year-old cat to whoever she want. I'm not knocking her for it. I'd hit it 3 times, but I wouldn't take it serious for a marriage or relationships.
There's a lot of people that I would be down to have a little fun with. Not a lot, but some.
Have you taken advantage of the access to men that you have, Nia? Because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting the impression that there have been some honeys in your radar.
Let me just start here. The new way of dating is so, I don't even understand what's happening. First of all, if I text you and you take a day, I'm never talking to you again.
Never talking again.
I'm never talking to you again.
There seems to be an uptick in women enjoying the company of younger men.
I like this idea.
I'm a big fan of this.
I love it. Why not?
Have you given that a spin yet?
See, I told you I'm not really
out there.
I got to get out there.
You got to get on the apps.
You just said niggas talk too much and you need them to sign NDAs if you having one-night stands. This does not sound like a new idea that was planted into your head by somebody else. This sounds like it comes from experience. And I know that it comes from experience. So I can see all through your little eyes, Nia Long. Stop being so long-winded, Nia Long.
No.
They have one for famous people.
They do?
They do.
What's it called?
Raya.
I can't be on Raya because I wouldn't even keep up. They'll be like, she's the flakiest date app person. Get her off of here. I'm really picky. I do like younger, though. I think there's something fun about younger.
Young is fun.
Young is fun. And they also go home.
I remember Whoopi Goldberg said that once. I don't want a man in my house.
I've been to her house. She's fine with her gardenias and herself.
Yeah.
and her big, beautiful staircase. Whoopi doesn't play. I learned a lot from Whoopi.
I know one thing you ain't learned from Whoopi, and that's how to be married to a man. How to be respectfully married and submissive to a man. I don't know what Nia Long's marriage was like, but I know Whoopi Goldberg ain't out here teaching that lesson to women. And again, at this age of 55, and shouts to her, she still looks great for her age, but it's all cope. Now, the grace that I do give Nia Long is that I'm being facetious and funny, but I do give her a lot of leeway because she was married, and she was married for a minute, and that's the father of her child. She didn't go out here and create a broken home or have a baby by a dude that she's not even, like, she got married, she had a child, she did things the right way, and he got caught cheating publicly. So, hey, Nia Long, you have no smoke from me whatsoever. But for the sake of keeping it real, let's listen to a man break down Nia Long's dating history, and let's hear the difference in the explanation without all this word salad, double talk, and feelings-based arguments.
We went on a date after we kind of hung out, and he took me back to Brooklyn and dropped me off, and I'm like, okay, so I guess this is the part where you exchange numbers. Make a long story short, a week goes by, and I didn't hear from him. He gave me his number, and I'm like, God, I gave him mine, he didn't call me. And finally, I call him, and I dial the number, and this man gave me a wrong number. Can you imagine?
Now, why would we have done that? Did you do that purposely?
Yes, I did it purposely. She was kind of obnoxious.
No, I wasn't.
Here's what, you know how you go on a date and this one thing means we're not going out again?
Yes.
It could be like one thing.
Yes.
The whole thing could be fine.
Okay.
And then one thing. So at some point in the date, I go, are you seeing anybody, right? And she says, hey, she says, no, but I know where to get some if I need it.
I'm grown now, so I can say, Chris, it's true.
But all these years later, you all can do business together.
Yeah. And I didn't have to worry about calling you for that.
Yeah,
So.
so-
And it's all good. What a story. All right. I heard that when he came to you, Nia, about good hair.
So ladies, don't say that on a first date.
In an effort to seem like an independent woman, I am afraid that many women have probably said something like that.
Listen, I was young and honest.
And the margaritas were good.
Hey.
Dinner was going.
Props to Chris Rock for seeing the red flags and just cutting his losses. Now, the fake number thing, I probably wouldn't have did that. I'd have just been like, yeah, I think I'm cool on that. But I don't know, Chris, you tripping. Like, you could have got another date and probably could have smashed. Look, if she's down to smash, just smash, bro. You don't have to go out here searching for relationships with everybody. That was your first date. You don't even know if you like this woman enough to deal with her in a relationship type of way. But maybe he did all that because he realized on the date that she just wasn't that into him. Even in the way that they told that story, it doesn't sound like she was truly into Chris Rock. She said he gave me a fake number, like the nerve, like how dare he gives me a fake number? Like, I'm Nia Long. I didn't even like him like that. And he's going to give me a fake number? How dare he? Oh, God, clutch his pearls. Yeah, I think the issue that I have with these conversations that Nia Long is having with Keke Palmer, which I also covered in another video, and, all of these celebrity women are on these podcasts and on these platforms, and they're essentially pushing hoe culture. Now, are they doing it in the way that Sexy Red does it? No, but it's still the same result. Get out there, smash a bunch of dudes, ride the cock carousel, focus on yourself. Liberate yourself. It's liberating. You're in control of your body. They use this type of terminology to push the narrative of being sexually promiscuous. Now, I, of course, like a lot of dudes, have benefited from hoe culture because we smashed them hoes too. It's just that what does that mean in terms of our community? Community is based on what? Families. Family is what builds community. When you don't have families, when you have broken homes, when you have a bunch of people just fucking and creating babies and there's no marriages and there's no bonds or courtships or no union hoods of these people that come together, it creates a broken community. And I believe that that's what's wrong with our community. And that's the reason why I have such a problem with hoe culture being pushed. It's not that hoe culture didn't always exist. It's the oldest profession in the world. Absolutely. And it's not going nowhere. My thing is, this does not need to be the main conversation that we have. We need just as many women in the public spaces, in the media, speaking highly about marriage, speaking highly about relationships, about the importance of having a family together. Monique is a great example of that. Now, you might take a lot of things from what Monique says. You might even say she's not the best example of somebody to speak publicly about, certain issues. But Monique definitely respects and big ups her husband. I even like the way Clarissa Shields big ups Papoose. You know what I mean? Now, again, regardless of what you may think of these people personally and the way that they conduct themselves on that type of level, at the end of the day, they are positive examples of black women showing love to their black men and not pushing this toxic masculinity narrative. But I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments section.